We are delighted to introduce American Warrior, an inspiring story from the United States of America, directed by Gustavo Martin. Before we begin, kindly please turn your phone on to silent mode and also note that this press conference is being live streamed for film enthusiasts and media professionals worldwide. Now I am going to give you a brief synopsis of the movie American Warrior. This is a powerful film that follows the journey of an Indian American immigrant and a former amateur MMA fighter who, after serving time in prison, seeks redemption and transformation. His courageous intervention during a convenience store robbery earns him the status of an unlikely local hero, propelling him into the spotlight and presenting unexpected challenges. That was the synopsis. Now, about the movie. This movie challenges the stereotypes in the film industry. This movie gives hope and new direction to a community. And moreover, this movie reflects the aura of the lead actor, Vishy Iyer. Okay, now I am talking about introducing the delegates. Thank you. The delegates present here are Tyler Treadwell, actress. Thank you, ma'am.
Whoop. Thank you for having me.
Vishy Iyer, lead actor. The producers, Christy Coase Bisley and Regina Rashana. Sorry, ma'am. Madams and sirs, once again, I am welcoming you all to the 55th International Film Festival of India. It is an honor and privilege to have you here. To begin our conversation, I would like to invite the lead actor, Vishy Iyer, sir, to share his thoughts about the film. Sir, please.
First of all, aap sabka swagat hai. Thanks for having me. You want my thoughts about the movie? Right now, I'm a little blanking after seeing the trailer and just the joy of being here. It's a dream come true. It's been. I wrote the story 10 years ago from an inspiration from my own personal story. I built a $50 million business in real estate, and I lost it during the downturn, during the financial crisis. And from the pain of losing and being called a failure and being ostracized by my own friends, and from that pain, I was looking for redemption. And from that redemption and using Arjuna in the Gita as the inspiration, because Arjuna doesn't want to fight. When the carpet is pulled from under your feet, who are you? What do you do when the whole world is against you? Do you fight or do you sulk and say no? So this movie is about redemption, getting up and fighting, and discovering yourself and self-actualizing yourself in that process.
Thank you, sir. As I have told earlier, this movie reflects Sir's aura. That we can feel, we can actually get motivated from that. Today, there is a streaming at 7 o'clock in the Inox. I want everyone to watch that movie. Now, ma'am, please, I'm handing over mic to Tyler Treadwell, ma'am. Please now share insights about the movie, ma'am.
Well, first of all, Vishy's passion for the story and the project is so infectious that I don't ever think I'll recover from from that feeling. I play Melissa. She's a single mother who's struggling with her own, personal issues, and she sees something in his character Jay that most people don't see. And for me, I know it's an MMA fighting story. You saw a lot of action there, but for me, it's about love and the power of love.
Nice.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, it is a movie about love also. That's how we also should see it. Ma'am, now I am handing over mic to Rashana, ma'am.
I'm a big fan of boxing, MMA, wrestling. Like Mike Tyson says, you make plans in life till you get punched in your face. And as an Indian woman going to the US, trying to make stories about Indian immigrants, Indian stories, global stories, I've got punched in my face many times. So, a lot of people, we've been to 12 festivals, and in all the festivals they'll say, fighting ka movie hai, aap log ladies log kyun banaya? I'm like, I don't understand that. I completely identify with it. It takes a lot of courage to get into the ring and get punched in your face. It's a very humbling sport. So I identified with that in the story. What attracted me to produce it was that, for Americans, it's a little peek into the life of immigrants, especially from India. And for Indians, you think America is like this first world power. It's a great country. I'll get there and it's going to be, all the chutzpah and good fun. It's not. It's a huge struggle. And the film kind of encapsulates all that, inspired from a true story. So I'm very proud to make a film for both audiences.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, please, ma'am, Christy Coase Bisley, ma'am, please talk about something about the movie.
Well, what attracted me to the story was Vish's passion. You've heard a bit of that from Taylor. And also, I want to echo a little bit about what Roshana said. I mean, America is a nation of immigrants. That's how we were founded. And I think that that's, something that we can that resonates with all audiences. The struggle of everyday life. We really wanted to show a grittier side of, life in America. We didn't want to show the glamour necessarily. And I learned so much along the way. I'm not very sporty, but I did understand the messaging and just the passion of everyone in the film together. We really wanted to create the best story, and we really focused on the storytelling, and wanted to create complete arcs for each character. So there's something for everyone in this film. If you're a child, a mother, a sister, a brother, a fighter, you're struggling, you're out of jail, you're unemployed, whatever, we have something for you in this film that you can hopefully relate to.
Thank you, ma'am. It happens rarely when in a movie all the arcs come together as a brother, as a family, as a friend, as a fighter. If you can see things in a movie, that comes rarely, and we are happy to experience that, ma'am. Thank you. Now, thank you all for sharing your valuable insights about the film. Before opening the floor for questions from media, I would like to ask a question to you, sir. Sir, your life is a unique blend. An author, an actor, and you have the energy and aura of a yoga person and spirituality also. So, sir, how it helped to make that movie, all these aspects of your life?
Yeah, a very good question. Thank you. How much time you got?
He'll start writing a book. Huh? Don't ask him these questions.
She knows, yeah. First of all, I really enjoyed that how these women made the movie. It's very important to understand that. Without these women, this movie wouldn't be where it is, and I wouldn't be where I am. So that's number one. And number two, I want to say the spirituality, mostly dhyana, yoga lifestyle defines me. That is my fundamental foundation. I come from a very spiritual family, and I've been a very, very deep practitioner of dhyana yoga for over 35 years. So everything, the way, jab bolte hain na, pink glass, the way you look at life, the paradigm? My paradigm is spirituality. I look at energy, consciousness, and then matter, as said in the Vedanta, in the Vedic philosophy. And challenges are part and parcel of life. Arjuna went through the war. Rama went through the war. We are presented with challenges, and with spirituality, the path becomes a little easier. And I lost so much money, and then I had to train. So I went through emotional pain. Then I went through heavy physical pain. I trained under a real UFC fighter for a year and a half because I wanted to wanted the fighting to look real. I don't want any fighter to look at it and say, oh my God, this guy doesn't know anything, what he's doing. I wanted that. So that took a lot out of me. Yeah, so two very, very big challenging things. And I would actually come in the night and cry in pain because I would throw my back, and then I would try to meditate and pray to Hanuman to give me strength. That's what I did.
Thank you, sir. So, as sir said, when life gives you challenges, yoga and spirituality shows the path. We should take that path and we should move. Now, I have a question to the producers of this film. The film has been well received at various film festivals, right? So, and it said that the audience are connecting deeply with its narrative. Can you share any feedback that you received while conducting any classes or anything? The feedback, how they are connecting to this narrative.
Share the story.
Oh, I can share actually because.
thank you.
Yeah, I think they both have a great story that
Yeah.
may
Okay,
be
thank
better
you.
than mine.
So we, one of the great things about festivals is that you get to sit and watch the movie with the audience, and then afterward you get to talk about it with them. And there was a gentleman at the Heartland Film Festival, I think it was,
Indiana.
and which is a wonderful festival in the middle of the United States. And this big guy who probably played football at some point in his life came up to me and said, I was crying in the movie because something in the movie was so similar to my life, and seeing it play on screen was almost cathartic for me. And then I started crying, which obviously is very easy for me as an actress or a woman or both. So it's that kind of feedback where someone gets so emotionally touched by it, by any moment in the movie, is like,
Yeah. I have
just
a
makes
story.
me speechless.
Yeah, yesterday at the screening, we had a full house, and I was very interested in how this is our Asia premiere. So I was very interested in how Indians would react to the film. And the best critique came from my mother, who was in the audience, and she said, all the message of the film came across very well. She said, second chances. He's a janitor in a gym, but he still has hopes. He picks his chance. Usko ek mauka milta hai to redeem. He picks it up. He doesn't lose that chance. And he said, wo mehnat karta hai uske liye. He still has big dreams. He said, for Indians all across the world, this is how they are. How much ever life is difficult, when they get a chance, they grab it. So she identified as an Indian, and her struggles also as an Indian. And she said, ye bahut acha messaging hai. And it was very nice कि उसकी fiance उससे बात नहीं करती है, उसकी माँ उससे बात नहीं करती है, उसका brother उसको insult करता है. वो सबका insult absorb करके, but he still continues to redeem, still continues on that path of, to prove himself, more to himself. She said she was inspired by that.
Good.
Thank you. Now, the floor is open for the questions. Please ask. Kindly keep that due to paucity of time, one question per person, and make the questions very short. Thank you. Please ask.
Hi, many congratulations to all of you. My question is to Vishy, but I think any of you may help me with the insights. So Rashana mentioned that it takes courage to step into the ring and actually expose yourself to getting punched in the face. So as the lead actor, and especially Vishy, since you mentioned you didn't want it to look like acting at any level, how do you channelize that courage? So you mentioned yoga and meditation, but mentally and emotionally, when you are stepping there and you might need to do a repeat take, how do you mentally get yourself into that space where you can get yourself punched in the face time and again?
This only you can answer. We don't know how you did it.
Well, the easy answer is you must be crazy. To tell you the truth, ultimately it's why are you doing? Why are you there? That question needs to be answered. If your why is really deep, आप क्यों हो वहां पे, किस लिए कर रहे हो? अगर आपको स्टार बनना, फेम एंड फॉर्च्यून कमाना, ये सब नहीं है मेरे दिमाग में. वाई बहुत डीप. इट्स माय पर्पस of being an actor, an influencer, is very deep. And that's why I was able to last this long. My aspiration was to be potentially one of the first Indian lead actors in Hollywood in action. And I always held that vision in my mind. So when, and like she said, Indians को इतना मौका नहीं मिलता करके दिखाओ. We can say करके दिखाओ, but कहाँ जाना भाई? So कहाँ, where is the channel to go करके दिखाना? It's not like ऐसे थोड़ी लोग बैठे हैं वहाँ पे, right? For you to see a performance. So we need to find that inside. And we all have that inner intelligence which can guide us if you're still. And if you practice meditation, you can connect with it directly. And that inner intelligence, that's the God in you, will help you. And once that why is very deep, जो भी challenges, whether it's pain, punching, whatever it is, you can handle it. So.
I'll also give a shout out. We had incredible stunt coordinators.
Yeah.
Yes,
Not to
as
take
well.
away from the movie magic. But we did. They were incredible, and they were local to Chicago, but they've worked on such huge movies like Batman and others that the world has seen, and they really put him through the ringer. Months of coordination to get it just right.
I'll add, every fighter in the movie is a real MMA person. The film is very gritty, very real, with very real people in a real MMA gym.
That's
Okay.
really great.
First of all, Taylor and Christy, welcome to India. This is her first time. So I feel unfortunate that yesterday I had a clash with two things. I need to attend a talk and also your movie, which to attend, pretty much confused. But today as a reviewer, this is the first time I'm seeing the trailer. What an amazing trailer, I say. I mean, by seeing the trailer, it gives you, when I watch a movie, it's always about it. It should keep you on the edge of the seat, and end of the day, you should see the whole movie. But when it comes to a trailer, it's all about, by the end of the trailer, it should bring such opinion in your brain that you must watch this movie no matter what. If you had created that impact through your trailer, then the movie has won people's heart. That's what I feel. And now coming to your movie trailer, what I loved very much about the trailer is that probably being an MMA fighter, for that is different. But I saw one scene over there where he is in the shop and some scenario comes and he tries to go and help that shopkeeper by trapping him. And that video has been captured and seen by somebody. And then I think the dream starts. So that's why I feel even as an actor or anything like that, you don't know where your start is, right? So I think that scenario made things to make your dream come big, right? You yourself might not know you could be an MMA fighter.
Sir,
according to the
question,
movie.
please.
That was
Question,
something
question.
amazing.
Question
And,
kya hai?
No, I was just complimenting the movie, what I felt. And I just have one small question. Both of them are Indian origin, but though they are abroad, what is that learning you both have from them?
What did
in
you
the
learn
sets?
from us?
Yeah.
Huh? White people.
Everything?
Yes, these are like, I am the disciple now of Rashana and Vishy. How many gods are there? 33 million? No, there's 33 million and two.
Yeah. You have a question, sir? Yes.
Hello, my name is Sandeep, and I am from
Hi, Sandeep.
IIMC Delhi.
Okay.
My question with Rashana sir is why is titled American Warrior when it's a story of an Indian warrior?
हाँ, but he's in America.
Yeah, he's in
War
America.
तो उसकी America में है. So that's why it's American Warrior. Actually, हमारा original title was, can I tell the story?
Yeah.
Our original title was American Underdog. We're all underdogs. But there is another film by that title, so we couldn't get that title. But it is an internal war, an external war for immigrants in any country, not just US. So And the film is in English, so it's Immigrant in America. So, but thank you for the suggestion. I hope it doesn't confuse the audience. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions?
Hello, ma'am. My question is to Christy, ma'am. Ma'am, I would like to know how was the reception in America?
For the film?
Yeah. For the film.
Oh, in America, they're loving it. The festivals we've shown it to, we're getting really strong emotional responses, which is really nice. It was interesting yesterday to me as an American to sit and watch the Indian audience view it, because you could not hear a pin drop. And in America, we're getting a little more crowd interaction. They're laughing at subtle jokes, and they're crying, and they're being more expressive, I guess, as a collection. But I didn't know how to take it when it was so silent. And then thankfully, when we got out into the reception, everyone started saying how they really felt about it, and it seemed that it really moved them deeply, and that was really gratifying to me.
May I say, Christy is a full-time working woman and full-time mother. Her son, Jody, is with us. Jody, come on the stage, please. Say hello to everyone. And he's in the movie. Come on the stage. He's in the film. He plays Christy's son in the film.
Melissa.
And he lives on the set with her. She really tries very hard to make both the worlds work. So kudos to working mothers.
Yes. And I would like to give a shout out to Roshana, because I could not have made this movie without a female producer. I call her my work wife because she really thought of everything to make it possible for Jordan to be with me shooting and be in this film. And it's really taken his career to the next level. This was the first film that he's done, but in America, he's also continues to act, and he's been on TV shows and commercials and things like that. And it's always so satisfying to grow an actor. I've worked with Taylor for many years now, and Vishy too. And just as the mother in me, the metaphorical momager, I have such pride in these talents.
Yeah, I want to say we're trying to work talent from both worlds and make movies confluence the skill sets and artists from both worlds. And I hope India does the same. They welcome Taylor and Jodie and actors from that world and incorporate in stories here, as we want to very actively in our future films take Indian talent to the US. Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm Champak Banerjee. I'm a freelance actor filmmaker. My coming film is Lal Pahad, Bose the Missing Files. It is about the missing files of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, which proves that he was the first Prime Minister of India and the files were sabotaged for 70 years. How I can be associated with you people to make new films, taking this opportunity, and I give my best wishes, congratulations for your film. So I would like to interact with all of you people. My next film will be The Last War. I have researched a project that if Third World War happens, what will happen?
Please, I hope it doesn't happen, but
No.
Let's make it as a sci-fi, not a real film.
That should not happen. That should not happen.
Let's keep this conference as a media conference, and we'll stick to the press-related questions.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for welcoming us and being here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one thing I would like to point out about the film.
Sure, ma'am.
That I should have probably incorporated into an earlier answer. But what was really gratifying was to work with gentlemen like Vishy and Naveen, who were open-minded enough to flip the script in places to bring women into central focus and have more power. There were a couple of roles that when Roshana came on, we were able to, with the support of our investors, who are a female-led team, to flip those roles from male to female. And just the visibility of a female, even if she's not speaking, in a role, it has such an impact on the children who are watching it, and it really is inspiring. And what it tells them, for example, even a small role that we had, the fight doctor, we flipped it to a female, and it was very important to us to do that. And now some little girl is going to see this film and see that doctor and say, I can be a doctor. And that was really important to us to do.
And from my side, unless you have questions, I just want to make one comment.
I have one
Sure, sir.
question.
Go ahead, buddy.
Go ahead.
I watched the movie and nothing inspired me.
Oh, Jordy.
Nothing inspired me.
Stop. Not nice. Jordy.
Yes, spoken like a true actor. I want to give a shout out to Naveen, who's not here yet to leave to go to Mumbai. Naveen Chatapuram is originally from Kerala, settled in Chicago. Naveen is credited to launching Chris Hemsworth. You guys probably know him, who plays Thor. Naveen has an eye for new talent. Back in 2016, when I just had the story, all I had was the story, and I met him, and I said, I have the story, and he immediately supported me, and he grew the project from the seed to the big tree that is. So we all need people at the right moments. Then after Naveen, Christy came on board, and then Rashana came on board. So we need that help. So I'm very blessed as an actor, filmmaker, to have the support of this team. And that's the reason the project is where it's at.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now we are closing the press conference. I hope there is no questions anymore. So the movie American Warrior is a narrative of transformation, courage, and moreover a light that bridges cultural divides and breaking stereotypes in the film industry. When we think about certain movies, they transcend beyond time and space. They transcend beyond certain barriers created by the society. And this is such a movie where every energy of the actor and the team resonates with us, where we can connect deeply with the narrative. As the movie says, let's face it, it's a different game now. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys. All right.